We sippin' slow, post some more. Yeah, we just sippin' slow. Lean, crush. We sippin'
Hey
slow.
y'all, thank you for sipping this slow. I wanted to give this message to the young people that's over 21 that's thinking about moving away or starting their own life, okay? And they haven't went to college yet, or they thinking about college or whatever. I say you should move away from home. And when you move away from home, you should make sure you go to the library once uh, or more a week. But you need to stay in there for at least 5 hours a day. And it's college for free, all right? Going to school is only a social pressure that the poor people will be slaves for, if not the rest of your life, most of your life. As a kid that's in college, they give you a refund. Why would they do this? That refund of the amount you don't use should be going straight towards a loan or principal. That's predatory right there, okay? So if you move out, or if you're thinking about moving out, I think you should go to the library to get all your information. And I know a lot of jobs want degrees, but the people that have degrees ain't getting jobs, okay? So that should be a wake up call right there. There's people that have major degrees and they're overqualified. And the most richest people in the world don't have degrees at all right? So I think that you being out by yourself is a struggle, but you experience struggle, a sense of helplessness, so you can find your strength and resilience out there. A lot of times when your parents can't help you every time you get into a rut, you have to use your critical thinking. And it's good and it's challenging. You always want to use your critical thinking features, or God will make you have to use them. All right. Even if you got parents, it would challenge you. He would challenge you to get you better, not for you to be hurt, but to get you better. But I feel, because I know so many people who have college debt that's 30 and 40 years old, and they still owe 30,000 to 100,000, when you can just be free and you can buy your time, because what you working for, to have time to do whatever you want. If you get in this debt, you can't have time to do nothing, because when you think that the debt is over and you can pay what you want, they make these new rules on how you need to pay it back by a certain amount of time. And if you don't pay it, you get penalized and you get more interest. And then you just never pay it off because you never make enough. Especially if you don't like what you're doing in school and you decide to drop out for that. You still owe for that. And they're not going to forgive it. All right? So you just got to make sure that if you are thinking about being on your own, which you should, because the more you are coddled by your parents, the more you will stay comfortable and relax, and you won't have no hustle power. Your parents will do anything for you most of the time, unless you come from a home that your parents aren't on nothing or they not doing anything in life. Okay? But the ones that are spoiled, coddled, and don't have to really do anything but take out the trash or whatever, and you over 21, this pattern is going to keep you at home, and you're going to keep running to home if you don't get out as soon as possible. All right? So get you a job, find out what you really want to do, and if in the future you want to go to college, you can always go to college and take up what you know you love, okay? But never do nothing that you don't love to do, because when you have to pay for it, it feels so much better when you are doing what you love versus something that you will never ever follow up on or you will never do for a living. All right? I hope that helps you. Um, y'all parents, stop making y'all kids go to college when they get out of school. No kid knows what they wanted to do in life. All right? Most people don't, unless they are a different nation that they have to do what they say. And Americans are not like this, okay? So y'all have to do what you want to do as a kid, okay? And or a young adult, because y'all don't like to be called kids. So as a young adult, you have to do what you have to do for yourself, all right? And you're an adult now, okay? Your decisions matter now, okay? This is going to be the beginning and the future, your future legacy and what you are achieving, okay? So you want to make sure that you're making the best decision for you. You don't want to be 40 years old, 50 years old, and you still owe $20,000, $30,000 in debt. They keep tabs on you like this. So be smart. Y'all are a smarter generation. Y'all more inventive. Think of another way to get paid. All right? All right. Have a good day. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And make sure you're sipping it slow.
Yeah, yeah.